Hey everyone, welcome back to another home DIY project. Today I'm sharing how you can make this coffee table. These are the tools you'll need to make the coffee table. Here is a list of the lumber that I used to make the coffee table. I got everything at Home Depot, including the 4 table legs. Step 1, cut materials. I made a 40-inch by 40-inch coffee table, so if you want yours to be the same dimensions, you can use the cut list that I provide. I went to Home Depot and had them cut all the long lumber so that I could fit it into my SUV. Step 2, drill pocket holes. Set your Kreg Jig and drill bit to 3/4 of an inch and line up your wood in the Kreg Jig like this picture, using slots A and B for drilling the holes. For each of the 4 supports, you should have 2 holes in each end and 3 holes along the top, like this picture. Step 3, assemble table legs and supports. Use wood glue and your 1.5-inch screws to secure each of the 4 supports to the table legs. I used a 1/4-inch spacer so that there will be a 1/4-inch gap instead of the 1x3 being flush with the table leg. Step 4, install middle support. Measure and cut your middle support and drill 2 pocket holes in each end and screw them into your side supports using 1.25-inch screws. Make sure that your middle support is centered. Step 5, attach tabletop. Measure and cut your plywood piece to 40 inches by 40 inches and attach the top of the table to the base using 1.25-inch screws. For this step, I flipped the entire tabletop over and the base over on the ground so I could easily screw into the tabletop. Make sure to measure and center the base with your tabletop. Step 6, nail on edging. Cut the edging to size using a 45-degree angle on your miter saw. The edging should measure 41.5 inches to 41.5 inches long end to long end. Use wood glue and a nailer to nail the edging into your tabletop. Step 7, fill holes and cracks. Use wood filler and a putty knife to fill in all the cracks and gaps in your tabletop. Also fill in any nail holes that are visible. Step 8, sand. Sand the entire surface of your table using a sander. Start with rough grit and then work to a more fine grit. Be sure to get the corners of your table so they aren't sharp. Step 9. Stain or paint. First, I used a pre-stained wood conditioner, and then I went back and stained it and topped it with a polyurethane coat. Follow the directions on each can. For this coffee table, I used a golden oak stain.